However, people, even though Bitcoin appears to be on the rise in this episode, XRP, the true pump, is still leading. XRP and the $20 XRP bull run are currently being handled by a significant real estate group. You know what? The table has it. We'll dissect the charts, the important indicators, and the reasons for institutional money's preparation for a significant move. Without further ado, let's get started. At $87,819, Bitcoin has increased by 3.61% during the last day. Ethereum, which is currently up 0.76%, is coming in at $20.94. As USDT maintains its dollar peg and USDC comes in at 99 cents, XRP is coming in at number 3 at $2.46, up 2.77%. The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies is $2.8 trillion, which is still very close to $3 trillion. Folks, this isn't the run just yet. It will come, so have patience out there. It's almost time for the run. The bull run is still going strong. Have patience. Let us examine the Bitcoin chart. What are we now examining? This little bit of red is seen right here on the Bitcoin chart. That red indicates that Bitcoin is bearish. If we are below it. For it to turn bullish, we must flip it over. Only then can we have that run up to roughly the new all-time high, all the way up to $123,000. At the moment, the 4-hour chart is bullish, but the daily chart is bearish. Keep in mind that Bitcoin did not break out higher on the daily K line and instead stayed sideways during the weekend, circling about 85,000. The EMA 30 is at 86,600 and the resistance is between 88,000 and 90K. With the MACD displaying positive momentum and short-term weakness, a push towards this $90,000 area is feasible. The DIF and DEA are also heading upward, indicating that the overall trend is still bullish. The market will probably remain sideways soon, leaving little space for long or short positions and increasing risk, according to the 4-hour K line. We need to reach 90,000 people right now, but there is resistance on Bitcoin that is positioned between 90 and 95, then 97 and 100. We burst out of this small symmetrical triangle. To gain some confirmation, we're waiting for a few candles to form above it. 90 to 94K. As I already stated, once Bitcoin breaks 95, I will free flip bearish. We haven't arrived yet. Here, Negrin Crypto aims to provide you with a long-term perspective. In the upcoming 3 to 6 months, what can we expect from Bitcoin? He's staring at this. I'm going to blow it up. Let's take a really basic approach. To gain closures, we must get past the 0.786, 0.702, 0.618, and 0.5 fib, where everything was sitting between 91,000 and 101,000. Above that, we can obtain closures. We're looking at the cycle aim for Bitcoin at 136 to 170, which is kind of in line with this approach. Bitcoin will flip quite bullish. At 175, I received it. This year, I believe that Bitcoin at $175,000 is a lock. The issue is, will the bull run pick back up in May or June, or will it take us a little longer to get back on track? All I know is that we can make a run to the upside sooner rather than later if this thing stomps out and retraces to the $65 to $75,000 region. I'm keeping a careful eye on the markets. I don't think we're done yet. I don't think we are. After that, we just discuss XRP. Let's discuss the future of XRP. Do you honestly believe that XRP stalled at $3 after 7 years of gaining momentum? No shot, please. As with all coins, the actual pump for XRP has not yet begun. The market makers are managing, dictating, and keeping prices down to make you all anxious and force you to change positions. Hold the DJ and stay in tune with the grass. Peter Boss has extended its cryptocurrency payment options by allowing XRP and Solana payment corporations to be used for the purchase of real estate in Japan, much like Open House Group, a significant real estate company listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. The article from the Token Post is as follows. This Open House Group in Japan now takes Dogecoin, Solana, and XRP as payment methods for real estate. Would you like to discuss utility? This is useful. I know it has nothing to do with linking assets, moving money, or the purpose of RippleNet, but it doesn't matter. Utilities are utilities. I did share the update. Former Ripple executive Yoshikawa highlighted the milestone's importance on Twitter by listing XRP, Solana, and those three in the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. Open House is establishing a new standard for high-value transactions and the utilization of digital assets. I can hear my girlfriend shaking trash bags, and you'd love to see the adoption coming over, especially from Japan. Analysts foresee a 5,000% increase for the new Ripple rival and a $9 to $10 surge for XRP. Claims that although Ripple is generating headlines once more, some investors are focusing on Rumix, a next-generation payment system, because they have never heard of it. What competitiveness do we perceive? I have nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I have no idea what it is, what the software is, what a token is, or what its applications are. I don't know, but it seems like people are beginning to notice, and this is similar to the feeling we had in 2017. David Schwartz quickly put a halt to this. You would see new assets that would emerge. It would be like our tokens are faster, cheaper, and do a better job. At this moment, he said, if you can claim that your token, your new cryptocurrency, can settle in a second, an additional piece. 3-second banks don't care about this 1 second, and 3 seconds doesn't matter to them when you're talking about going from 3 days to 3 seconds. However, XRP is far ahead of the competition because of all the partnerships they have had or currently have, because of the liquidity that exists due to the legal certainty that we finally got on XRP, which took us about 3 years to obtain. At this point in the game, many of these companies will try to compete with XRP or with Ripple, but it will be too late. At that point, we discuss the first mover advantage, and we discuss XRP. You know, can it reach $20? No, I can't find the tweet I had about this, so let's add our thoughts. The road to 275 is first up, a little problem at 255, according to Dr. Fender, who is here. Remember that I'll be there to support at 242. What does he have? He has XRP, and he believes that the road to 275 will come. However, there is a slight speed bump at 255, and don't forget that there is support at 242. Hold 242, get to 255, and break it. A $2.75 XRP will appear. Naturally, when we discuss XRP, it will all boil down to what Bitcoin wants to accomplish and is about to do. Will it reach $20? How does the overall supply of XRP appear? Is the market capitalization based on 55 billion or 100 billion? What is being circulated? When we look at Bitcoin, we see that its market capitalization reached its highest point ever, 1.3 trillion. If we look at the present market conditions with 2.8 trillion reaching $20, XRP will give us roughly $1.1 trillion in market capitalization. As we see, ETH reached 600 billion. With $2.8 trillion in the market, is it possible to reach that point? Obviously not. What is it that we must witness? Anything over $5 trillion or $7 trillion will give XRP the chance to extract $1 trillion from it, but Bitcoin will most likely have 2 by then. Most likely, ETH will receive 1, that is, 3. You can also donate about $1 trillion to XRP, and the remaining funds will be dispersed among the many altcoins available. XRP's price will rise as more money enters the cryptocurrency market, but since there is only $2.83 trillion in the market, it is just not possible for XRP to reach $1 trillion on a $20 billion market. Folks, we're getting there. It will require time. The bull run is almost here, but it will require patience. Remember that Bitcoin runs first, so be patient, take it easy, enjoy the ride, and prepare for an incredible altcoin run in 2025.